So let's talk about this Will and Jada and Chris Rock situation, right? Let's discuss that, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what happened at the Oscars the other night, right? So, as we all know, there was a there was an altercation that took place between Will Smith and Chris Rock. I'm not gonna really get into the specifics of it because if you watching this video, you already know what happened. You done seen the video, so there's no need for me to waste your time explaining to you what happened. I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it and my opinion on it and what I've been seeing on like social media in the dialogue in the conversation based on the aftermath of what happened, right? So let me first off start off and say, in my opinion, I think Will Smith was wrong in the situation. I think it was wrong. Um, I don't think the joke that Chris Rock said warrants him getting, and I'm just gonna say it warranted him getting assaulted on national TV at the Oscars. I don't think that warranted an assault. Now, it's one thing to stick up or protect your woman, stick up for your woman, your wife, excuse me, your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and what have you, your husband, and what have you. But I don't think that warrants him getting assaulted, man. I don't. I think what we saw, and I said this on my social media pages. I think what we saw was Will have a mental breakdown on TV. I think that's what occurred. He had a mental breakdown. He snapped. He lost it. He lost his cool. He was in his feelings. He had a mental breakdown. They could play it out on TV. What's a joke in bad taste? Probably yeah. But that's how comics work, man. That's how Chris Rock worked. That's how comedians work. You know that's been going on since the beginning of comedy, man. I really think I think we saw a accumulation of a lot of bent up hurt, frustration, and humiliation come out of Will Smith in the Oscars, man. When Chris Rock first told that joke, Will Smith was laughing. He was ha 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 ha. Yeah, good one, Chris. He was laughing about it. I think once the camera panned off him, he looked over at Jada, and she gave him that look like that shit ain't funny. I'm offended. And he felt like he had to take it upon himself to do what he did and go out there and slap that man on national TV. I think it was wrong for that, man. I don't think that warrants him getting slapped. I think we saw Will Smith, his emotions, his frustrations came out from probably like the last 2 to 3 years of everything that has been going on in his life with his marriage with his wife. Everything from the August Alsina. I hope I said his name right. I don't listen to his music. But everything from that entanglement situations and also some of the stuff that Jada Pinkett has said about the situation and about her marriage. I think the humiliation finally came out of him, man. And I felt like he was trying to gain his masculinity back on the national stage, and he took it out on Chris Rock. That's what I think would happen. I think bruh snapped. I think bruh had a mental breakdown. After he slapped the man, based on what everything that I read from the reports on what happened, he started sobbing. He started crying. When he went up there and got his acceptance speech for his Oscar that he won, he was crying. He was emotional. The man was an emotional wreck. All that hurt and frustration and humiliation, it came out on the Oscars. He lost his cool. He snapped. And we saw it play out on TV. Now, the dialogue that I've been having with people about it, because like I'm sure like a lot of y'all, you've been talking about it in your social media amongst your friends or whatever, your family or your friends. I've been hearing people talking about, well, yeah, man, you know, protect your wife, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your wife. But is that what protection looks like? You go assault a man because of a joke? That's what protection looks like? That's what protection looks like. Now let's get some straight. 99.99% of us are not like Will Smith. We're not worth $350 million. So we just can't go smack people in the face when they say stuff and get away with it. The consequences of that is they'll smack your ass back or whoop your ass. They may goddamn reach down and get that thing on their waist and shoot you. Then what? Two lives are forever lost because of words. So I think Will Smith overreacted, man. That's the side of the street I'm on in this situation. I think Will overreacted. I don't see that as protecting your wife. And then you know, of course you got the protect black women crowd. Is that how you protect black women? Is that how you protect black women? I think he could have got his point across a whole lot better, a whole lot classier with a conversation. A man-to-man conversation. Now the fellas, the men who watch this, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say a man-to-man conversation. Hey ladies, no offense, but y'all don't understand it. But the men know what I'm talking about when I say a man-to-man conversation. That could have got his point across just as good as going out there slapping that man. Now you have stained what should have been one of the most monumental nights of your professional career. You're getting an Oscar for King Richard, a movie based off a black father raising two superstar black daughters coming out of Compton, California, man. But now 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years from now, instead of people talking about you receiving an Oscar for your extraordinary performance in that movie, they gonna talk about you slapping this man or slapping another black man. Protect black women? What shit? What Chris Rock don't deserve no protection? You know what I'm saying? This man up there doing a job. I can bet y'all anything that Chris Rock did not write that joke. This man ran off a teleprompter. I bet you anything he didn't write that joke. So now this man go up there and he gets slapped in the face because he's doing his job. Chris Rock got kids. He got a wife. You know? So now you go emasculate Chris Rock because you've been emasculated publicly the last few years, Will Smith. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that, man. Like, I'm not buying that. And then, you know, you got these people talking about, yeah, man, my husband, he would have did this for me. He would have did this for me. He would have did. Man, motherfucker won't bust a grape. Your husband not going to bust a grape. He's probably out there cheating on you anyway. Let's keep it real. This motherfucker you talking about gonna do this and do that, he don't even do motherfucker. You barely get him to buy you something on Valentine's Day. So in my, because I talked about a lot on social media, In my social media circle, I saw a lot of flexing. I saw a lot of capping. I saw a lot of projections. I didn't see people talking reality, man. Like listen, man. Violence can't always be the answer, man. It can't always be the answer. What's the joke in bad taste? Yeah. Yeah. Now that we know what we know, if Chris Rock was like me, he didn't know she had alopecia. If he like me, he didn't know she had alopecia. I didn't know until all this stuff transpired and stuff started coming out. Well, she got alopecia. She talked about it. I'm sure that man didn't know that. I assume he didn't know that. I didn't know it. Hell, I got alopecia. You see this bald head? I got alopecia. She 50 years old. That's common amongst 50-year-olds. Once you get 30, 40, 50 years old, guess what? You start balding. Your hair starts to fall out. Your hair starts to thin. That means you're aging. Time has took its toll on you. That's natural. Alopecia is common. Alopecia ain't nothing but a fancy medical term for you're starting to bald. You're starting to age. 50 years old, yeah, your hair gonna start thin and it's gonna start falling out. Jada Pinkett has always wore her hair low for essentially most of her career. She's bleached her hair a lot. So, come on, y'all. Will Smith was laughing at that joke initially. Like I say, he had a mental breakdown. And again, a night that's supposed to be monumental for him, now he's a meme again. She had him on that Red Table Talk. He was a meme for 2 years. Now he's gonna be a meme again. So instead of talking about him winning the Oscar, instead of talking about Will Packer being a young black man producing the Oscars, we got to talk about violence in the Oscars, man. Come on, man. Like, really? Really? And people are really saying he did the right thing. I guess everybody's super thug now. You know what I'm saying? I guess conflict resolution is something that just can't be figured out. It's something that can't transpire. Everybody got to handle everything in the streets. You got to be violent. You got to put your hands on somebody. Like I say, man, us common folk, we ain't like Will Smith. You can't just go out there and start putting your hands on people based on what they say out of their mouth. It ain't gonna end well. That's really this situation like this, and I know that's his wife, but this situation like this behind a female is the reason that a lot of black men met an early grave early, and a lot of black men are doing life in prison based on words, man. There got to be a better way. It can't always be violence, man. At some point in time, somebody got to be an adult about the situation. Now, these are some 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Okay, I could understand a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But man, when you're in your 50s, you worth $350 million? Come on, man. Be better than that. Be better than that. I got a lot more to say about the situation, but I see that my video is already about 14 minutes, so I'm going to cut it short. But man, come on, man. Let's be better than that. Can we be better than that, man? You at the Oscars, bro. You at the Oscars. You got kids. You got a wife. He got kids. He got a wife. Go see that man backstage and have that man talk with him, bro. Go have that man talk with him. And I just say this before I get off here, but Will Smith, I know you'll never, ever watch this, but I will say this. Bro, if you love that woman that much, that words will make you put 30 plus years of Hollywood on the line, your reputation on the line, criminal, civil litigation on the line. If you love her that much, don't share her. Don't share her with the next man. If you love her don't share her with the next man. Peace.